Personal branding, this is something that people keep asking me about. Personal branding, how to become famous, how to have more influence in your marketplace, how to gather more friends and more connections on social networks like Facebook, like LinkedIn, and other Google Plus, for example. How to gain more friends, how to gain more confidence from these friends, how to spread your message across, how to get media attention, how to get into the newspapers, magazines, and other influential online spaces like, for example, Huffington Post, or getting into Wikipedia. So these are some questions that I usually get from my members and the students on a regular basis. So I thought I will share some of my thoughts on these topics today. Personal branding is all about having your message spread across your tribe or your group or your audience. So how to build this audience? The number one thing to become well known and famous is to possibly, because this today is a new world, it's a new game, and new rules apply. The best strategy that I have personally used and I recommend everybody use is to go and become a published author. Becoming an author is not at all difficult today. In fact, from Stardom Publishing, it's my own publishing company called stardompublishing.com. We help eligible people, experts, business owners, CEOs, VPs become published authors by helping them write and publish their own book, and they keep all the rights for their book. So this is something that I recommend everybody to do. If you can self-publish, that's great too, but if you can also have someone publish your book, go ahead and get your book published. And this is something that celebrities and famous personalities do all the time. And they are not professional writers in the first place. They do come up with their own books because they take help from other professionals who are good at writing, good at creating graphics, this is all about finding KSA, that is knowledge, skills, and abilities. If you don't have to have all the knowledge, you don't have to have all the abilities, you don't have to have all the skills with you. The key in today's environment is to find these knowledge, skills, and abilities and use it to get your message across. Similarly, it goes for, say, website designing. Most of the experts that I deal with, they don't design their own websites. They find someone who is good at doing their websites, and they get this guy or this person to do their website for them. Similarly, it goes for, finding your message is the first thing, and spreading your message is the next big thing. And especially when it comes to getting your message across on social media, I have personally found that updating or sending updates to your social networks at least twice a day is essential. It's crucial to getting your message across, because social medias, especially like Facebook and LinkedIn, they have so many people in there and so many updates are coming up every day, every second. It's crucial you find out when your audience is most active on social networks, and the general philosophy or general finding is that people are most active at 8 a.m. when they are commuting to their work, and at about 12 o'clock when they are having a little snack or break before lunch, and of course after office hours like around 6 or 7 o'clock when they are traveling back home, and about 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the evening when they are actually most active on social networks, because all these people want to know what's happening. They are reading other people's updates, and they are also updating their statuses on their social networks. So it's the best practice that I have followed, and I suggest people to follow, is to have at least 2 updates every day on social networks in order to get your message across. And all these messages need not have to be your sales pitches. In fact, I don't recommend that you do any sales pitches on social networks on a regular basis. So keep it like 2 content pieces or 2 shared updates to 1 sales pitch or one call to action from to spread your message across. And when it comes to writing books, again, you can go to stardompublishing.com and see how we help people become authors, and how we actually conceptualize, plan, and write books for eligible people. And you can also go ahead and see an anthology. You don't have to have your own full book if you don't want to. As a first step, you can also go and contribute to another book as a co-author, or you can contribute a chapter to an anthology of an anthology is a book which has different chapters from all the different participants, like the one we are doing at stardombooks.com. Stardombooks.com is another wing of stardompublishing.com that's publishing an anthology of its title, Here's How I Did It. This is a book that's about experts, and they explain how they did what they did. 15 to 20 experts are each contributing a chapter to this anthology, to this book. So you can find a similar book that you can contribute to, or you can also go to stardombooks.com and register your name if you want to put in your chapter into the book, and it's absolutely no cost. You can check it out. So writing your own book or becoming one of the contributors to an anthology, you should consider these two things as top priorities in your online marketing in order to get your message across and build your personal branding. The third most important thing that you can do is possibly getting on Wikipedia if you're eligible. Just go to wikipedia.org and figure out what are the eligibility criteria. Most people who are having at least 5 or more third-party media on them, like for example newspaper articles or TV shows or radio shows, or they have appeared on highly credible websites like Huffington Post or New York Times or CNN.com. If they are appeared, or if their news is there on these popular and high credibility websites, they are eligible. You need at least 5 in order to be accepted into Wikipedia. And if you are on Wikipedia, you don't have to worry about getting on the first page results of Google at all, because Wikipedia almost always gets on the first page. If you're on Wikipedia and if someone types your name, bam, you're on the first page of Google. So it's no cost, it's permanent, and it also always comes up first on Google search results. So get yourself a book in your name, or contribute a chapter to an anthology, and get on Wikipedia if you're eligible. So these are the top 3 things that I suggest people do. Especially this is suitable for CEOs, experts, and people who are professionals, coaches, and also authors, to get their message across. Because when you're an author, you already know your trick of the trade. You can write, and you can use this skill in order to get into other books and other people's lists. For example, this at Stardom Publishing, this anthology that I told you about is also a joint venture program. It also doubles up as a massive joint venture program where all the participants of the book, they all participate for no cost, and we put together this entire project for them, and they all promote the book when the book is released. So everybody benefits. All the participants get a chapter to spread their message across, and when all the contributors promote the book, of course it will be made available at no cost when the book is promoted for the first few days when it is launched. Everybody gets to spread their message across to each other's lists. So last time when we did that, we had a potential reach of over 1 million people combined from all the contributors, because they have their own circles of influence on social networks, they have their own opt-in email list, so they can go ahead and promote the book. So these are some of the strategies that you can use today, this week, this month, to get your message across, become well-known, become famous, and improve or boost your personal branding. See you again in another video. Until then, keep smiling, believe in yourself, and get all the best things in life.